Let's go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to EagleVision Basketball. We are at the Hornets' Nest, Maumelle High School, the site of tonight's 5A Central Conference matchup between the Vilonia Eagles and the Maumelle Hornets. I'm Chad Hearn, along with Austin Wader, Connor Hudgens, Sam Jansky, and Weston Vaught on production for us here tonight. We've entered into the last week of conference play. We've talked about ad nauseum the trajectory that the Eagles have found themselves now in this last week, losing a game we really had to have against Jacksonville on senior night, on Friday night, 58-53 loss. You had Hollis and Mannion with 18, Hollis with 17. Seniors, none of them had double-digit scoring that night, and a lot of emotions. I get that. You just had to have a better night.
Well, it was just unfortunate. You go, especially that second half, you watch the Eagles cut into it. Oh, it's a two-point game. Give up at the and one three-point shot. Cut back into it again, give up another easy layup. It felt like every chance we had a chance to take the lead in that game, gave up an opportunity to Jacksonville late in the game the Eagles needed.
Well, looking back at it, it's like at the time I was like, we're going to win this game. We're going to win this game. And because that's how Pennell is. He goes and finds a way to dig out the close ones. And couldn't dig out that one the other night. It's just sour. You know, you kind of screwed yourself now. You got to win this one. You got to beat Greenbrier more than 3.
Yeah, and if they don't win here tonight, that's it. There's no hope. It does take some pressure off, I guess, when you go. I say that. There is a scenario, I think, where Catholic wins on Friday night, and if we were to beat Greenbrier by more than 3 on Friday night, we could get in.
I don't even want to think about that because
that's the scenario where Catholic returns the favor, but you don't want to put your fate in the hands of another team.
Catholic has been playing good, 67-48. They beat BB on senior night, last Friday, so who knows?
So it's possible.
Maybe we'll return the thanks with some prayers as well. That would be so poetic.
I mean, it'd be perfect, but
writes itself.
But nonetheless, I mean, you might as well treat this game like a state tournament game tonight, Chad.
Yeah, Eagles coming in 17-10, 8-6 overall. Hornets 11-17, also 8-6. We talked about in the previous game the Hornets with a really, really tough non-conference schedule. Bryant, Conway, Fayetteville, Springdale. I'm not sure who scheduled all that, but that's why you're looking at 11-17.
Well, that'd be Coach Shook, and I don't think he intended on leaving last year when he did, after he'd already made a lot of the schedule. You know, they go play in Poplar Bluff like we did, and let's just be honest, this is not the same Maumelle team that you've seen in years past. This is not Markalen Rochelle-led, McGuire-led. Jordan Harris isn't playing anymore. You've got no Jacob Lanier, no Cedric Jones. I mean, all the names that you remember, they're not here anymore. They're graduated. They went to college. It's a different team.
Yeah, it really is, and it's a team, unlike last year that we talked about in the last matchup, is a team that is reliant on that three-point line, especially. A lot of great shooters, and whenever they're not the three-point line, it's a lot of isolation in those one-on-one opportunities. That's where you got to be at for the Eagles on the defensive end, which we've seen at least the last couple of games. It felt like at points there's been some cracks in the defense that we hadn't seen to this point this year, Chad.
Yeah, defense early in the season, even through halfway through conference play, was a difference maker, keeping the Eagles in games. Just looking back at conference, you know, they started out 4-0 in conference, then they went up against Parkview. That was a battle for number 1, losing by 3 to Parkview. Then a win against Jacksonville on the road, Sylvan at home, and then we had the makeup game on that Wednesday night against Maumelle. Only scored 32 points, 32-43 loss to Maumelle at home. Eagles really haven't recovered since that night.
No, and especially when you factor in Maumelle was 3-4 entering that game, playing for their state tournament lives, kind of turned their season around. They picked up some big wins too, but I mean, 43-32, Connor. I mean, the offense, well, I mean, let's just say it like this. The offense that night was rough. It was rough to say the least.
It was lackluster. It was very, very bad. And I think here we are, still have not recovered from it. You've got guys that you know can go score, but they haven't done it as of late. Yes, Mannion and Hollis had a great night Friday, but then the seniors did not play their best.
Yeah, and we saw a coming out party by sophomore Jackson Hollis last year at Maumelle. I really feel like, and that was against Malik McGuire, an elite 6'7" player.
Hit some tough shots against him in the post.
And he comes in tonight, and there's nobody on Maumelle's side that's taller than 6'3". Granted, they're very athletic, but you could dominate in the low post if you want to.
He has to dominate. Yeah. I say this a lot, but he has to put his fist on this game. He's got to go crush Maumelle tonight. And yes, he can't win the game alone, but he can sure impose his will and make it seem like he won the game alone tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, we've talked about this year needing like that vocal leader in the locker room. This should be a game where Hollis looked at it and said, listen, I'm not going to shoot every time. If I'm there, feed me, and I can attack down low and get that. But also, you got to be ready with those passing opportunities. And these guys on the outside, Connor, they cannot hesitate. You got to hit the shots, and whenever you got to make the shots and shoot them whenever you get the opportunity.
I think Maumelle, we were looking for the best shot we could. I think we got to look for a good shot and go on. If you miss it, you miss it. Go back or get the offensive board. You can't look for the greatest shot because then you're running the shot clock violations. Before the shot clock, you could look for the best shot. But now with the shot clock era, you can't look for the greatest shot. It's got to be a good shot, not the greatest.
Yeah, and that first game against Maumelle, Eagles never were in double-digit points except for the third quarter. That's when they made a little bit of a run. Looked like they had some life coming out of halftime, but then that ended fairly quickly.
It's crazy. I looked at that game. It was 29-26 game with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. And again, remember, it was a 43-32 final. That's that tells you the kind of night it was, especially that fourth quarter especially was a rough quarter.
Not pretty basketball. Then, after that, wins against Catholic, then on the road against Little Rock Christian, and you got J.J. Andrews back in the lineup, lose that game. Shouldn't have lost to Greenbrier, but did. Beat BB. Lose to Parkview big on the road as well, and then losing on senior night at Jacksonville. So, again, it feels like Maumelle broke something, or I'm not sure what happened, but you would love to see the Eagles turn things around. The season's not over. They got 2 games left, 2 huge games left. Come in here on the road and steal a win from Maumelle.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else that needs to be said again. You treat this like a state tournament game because you have got to go out and you've got to have a great final 2 games. We keep on saying, they got to get it together, here and there, but now there's no more room. You have to get it together tonight, Connor.
Yeah, it's just that you have to. If you figure out tonight whether you want to state tournament spot or not.
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break here, highlight our sponsor of the game, Vilonia Therapy Services, and then we'll come back with the starting lineups and opening tip-off, Hornets and Eagles after this.
Did you know you have the right to choose where you want to go for therapy? Did you know our orthopedic team is well qualified to treat joint pain, back and neck pain, as well as post-surgical rehab, athletic injuries, balance and dizziness? Did you know we provide excellent OT, PT, and speech therapy to the children in our community? Let us prove to you it matters where you receive therapy and that you don't have to leave town to receive excellent care. Vilonia Therapy Services, your most beneficial care for your most critical times in life. Go Eagles!
And we are back here seconds away from starting lineups for the Eagles and the Hornets. Both teams come in tonight 8-6. Right now, Maumelle with the tiebreaker. And again, they won by more than 10. So at best, we can beat them by more than 10.
I was about to say, that would really kind of help open things up a bit there, as far as tiebreakers go.
Out first for the Eagles, 5'8" senior at guard number 0, Lucas Powers. 6'2" senior at guard number 3, Cade Watkins. 6'4" junior, small forward, number 4, Mac Mannion. 6'7" junior at forward, number 12, Jackson Hollis. And a 6'4" senior at forward, number 33, Judson Boyd. Russell. All right, got the full name. Never heard that.
It threw me off when he said it, I'm not going to lie.
Out first for the Hornets, 6'1" junior guard, number 2, Ashton Shelton. 6' junior at guard, number 4, Cam Alexander. 6'3" junior at forward, number 5, Jackson Walker. 6'2" junior at guard, number 14, Kennan Johnson. And a 6-foot senior at guard, number 33, Reese Sheeran. Head coach Jeremy Hall, in his first year, was an assistant under Coach Shook. Shook moves up to AD. Hall becomes the coach.
Well, he's actually assistant principal, AP at Robinson. He just straight
Shook
it.
is?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he moved up in, okay.
No, he's over at Little Rock Robinson now.
Oh.
As AP, I think. He's in athletics somehow, I think.
Okay.
He can't get out of athletics. He loves
Okay.
athletics.
I thought he was still in the district. Good to know.
Hey, you know who we haven't heard from so far, guys, in this broadcast? Sam, Slim Sammy on the sideline. Your thoughts heading into this one?
Well, we talked about it off air. I mean, the intensity on defense hasn't been there in the second half of conference play. It was there in the first half. That's why you saw us doing so well. Defense turned into great offense. We feed off our defense. Even Pendle says we feed off defense. I just haven't seen it lately. We need the intensity here tonight. It needs to be, like y'all said, a state tournament, one and done type of mindset tonight. So let's just see what happens. Got to win one at a time, and then you kind of control your destiny. This is how bad do you want it?
Yeah, intensity wins the game against Greenbrier. Intensity wins the game against Jacksonville, for sure. Intensity gets you more than 32 points against Maumelle at home.
And you know what, Chad? Tonight what I want to see more than anything, I want to see the Eagles get off to a good start. We have not seen a lot of that really in the second half of conference play. Can they get off to a good start here on the road?
Jackson Walker, 6'3", junior, wins the tip against Hollis.
And this is a team full of shooters. You've got to communicate running these screens.
Reese Sheeran, a problem from three, from deep in the corner. Short offensive rebound by Shelton.
Again.
Sheeran into the lane, got the foul, and the bucket goes in.
Man, again, that's something else that happened looking back at that game. Way too many second chance opportunities, and that's something really also, as of late, that's happened. Just way too many second chance opportunities for all sorts of teams. I mean, Boyd and Hollis, y'all got to want it down there on the block for these rebounds. You've got to find your man and box him out.
Sheeran misses the free throw. No Hornets in the neighborhood for the rebound. Hollis
There we go.
Goes up strong, too strong.
But I like it.
Yeah.
He was bumped on the way up, though. No call.
Where, again, you got to communicate. Shooters are going to look to set screens, get a lot of guys' looks on the perimeter.
Alexander and Lucas Powers at that point position. Another offensive rebound, this time by Jackson Walker. Sheeran
Too much
kicks out.
space.
Three is good by Kennan Johnson, and a 5-0 start for the Hornets.
And second chance opportunities. I mean, again, it's all about you got to want it on the board. You got to find your man first, Connor, before you go the rebound. Like we talked about in recent games, find your man first, then go get that board.
Manning gets the screen from Boyd. Back up to Powers, around to Watkins. Hollis drives all the way through
nice
the lane
move.
And gets the Eagles on the board.
And then when we don't get back.
And Jackson Walker with a quick answer, back to 7-2. What am I hearing?
Sam's mic.
Oh, okay. We got a guest commentator over
Say
there.
what now?
Oh no, we could hear some fan thoughts from your mic down there, Sam.
Mannion draws the foul. I would say probably on Shelton, and it is. Non-shooting foul. Watkins will inbound for the Eagles. Down 5. Hollis already showing signs of taking over. Watkins got hit on the 3.
Yes, he missed there, but that backside's going to be open all night if they're going to help off as much as they did with Hollis.
Powers gets back, but Johnson left open again, off that time. Boyd secures the rebound.
Good block at that time. We found bodies.
Hollis got a step on Walker the last time he started at the perimeter.
He's like a gazelle. He's got a long stride. He can get to the basket even though he may be slower.
Powers, nice move. Off the mark on the layup.
Where you got to talk in transition.
Sheeran drives all the way to the basket. into the Eagle defense, and a 9-2 lead by the Hornets. Eagles take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well and be right back with more EagleVision basketball.
Vilonia Realty is family owned and operated in the heart of Vilonia. Johnny and Jackie Folks, Jill Bonema, and Jared Folks, all realtors and proud alumni of the Vilonia School District, serve the Central Arkansas area, providing personal knowledge and years of experience to keep your transaction flawless from start to close. The Eagle Loyalty Program continues through 2026. For every closed transaction, Vilonia Realty will donate $250 to the school organization of your choice, including sports foundations, Beta Club, FFA, and more. You support local business, and together support our schools.
And we are back after the timeout. Hornets with the ball, 9-3 after the Hollis free throw make. And another offensive rebound for Jackson Walker. And a bucket and a foul for Walker.
Once again, the Eagles, no one boxing out. Hollis thought, with his height, I can just win the rebound myself. But that's rarely how it goes. It's an effort thing on the boards. And Maumelle's won them better so far. They've won it more.
Walker with the three-point opportunity, misses on the free throw. Eagles do come up with it. Almost went right back to Walker.
I want to see us attack. Like Connor said, you look for the great shot all you want, but the good shot right now is maybe the thing that's going to get you back in this game.
Mannion gets it stripped, trying to go through the lane. Graham almost.
I was about to say, he about went out the gym.
And I was like, how is it Eagle ball? Okay, now we got it right. Staying with Maumelle. Into Walker from Alexander. Kicks it all the way around. Sheeran in and out. Fortunate miss for the Eagles.
That fortunate is an understatement there. Sheeran is not missing that shot a lot. And this is where you need to capitalize on the offensive end. They're giving you the looks. You got to take them. There's no reason. Again, you're treating this like this is potentially the last game of the season, last could be the last game with state tournament vibes. You can't hold anything back here.
Not seeing that intensity just yet. Graham from the corner. Short rebound by Johnson.
Maumelle's got numbers here.
That is the third basket and foul of the quarter.
And that's the one risk with that long-range shot, long rebound. They get out running. They had it basically 4-on-2 there before the Eagles could even think about getting back.
Eagles fortunate they've missed all of the free throws associated with those layups and fouls. Could be 15-3. Not sure what we got.
I think they had 5 or 6 guys in because they had 5 back here and 1 here.
Nonetheless, 14-3 lead now for Maumelle. Connor, we've seen it in the past, with some of these, as far as, like the Eagles making big comebacks on the road in Maumelle. But, we're not going to have Chad walk through the door like we did that last one here at Maumelle.
If I need to leave and come back in, I'll gladly do that.
If I leave, I'm not coming back in. Staying with the Hornets. Still 2 minutes left in this opening quarter. Eagles continue to struggle on offense. Only 5 points in the first quarter in the first game. Only 3 here tonight. Got to get something going.
And it feels like the last couple of possessions we've kind of gone away from Hollis really in the posts. I mean, we really haven't looked there as much. I know Maumelle's clogged the lane, but again, looking there is going to set things up.
Mannion has not been able to get in on the offense. Of course, the only Eagle with points is Hollis.
Oh, there we go.
Give him 3 more.
Big shot there for Hollis. I love the confidence he's gotten at the three-point line more as the season's gone along.
It's Hornets 14 and Hollis 6. Mannion on Bubba Johnson.
And good communication on the switch there, but you got to cut him off.
Alexander all the way to the basket. Offensive rebound by Caleb Horton. And a foul on the Eagles. Cannot find a box out.
No, you can't. And hey, I'll just say you're not winning this game if you keep on rebounding like we have to start this game. I mean, it's all about, like we say, Connor, getting that forearm right to the chest of the defender. That's what you need to do first. I get you want to go for the rebound, but first thing you got to do, forearm to chest, and then go look for it.
And it's not even a vicious, push and
just enough to know,
hey, I'm here. You can't go get this. Just say, hey, I'm here. It's basically all it is.
And basically just know, okay, I have a guy accounted for. You make sure you have a guy accounted for. We go and we get the rebound.
Because half the battle is if you just go touch them, they're like, all right, I can't get around this guy.
Right.
Even if you're not even fully paying attention.
Nice pass from Graham to Hollis. Hollis with the first 8 points.
But again, Eagles did not get back. What a block from Hollis.
Sam.
That's the first shot I think I've seen him attempt to block tonight. I didn't know if he was still a little, cautious with that ankle from the turn the other night.
That is true. I forgot about that.
Hollis misses on the second free, but offensive rebound by Graham. Kicks it out for a reset.
Man, this could be a big possession against the momentum going into the second quarter if the Eagles can capitalize.
Hollis trying to get open. Graham shot fake into the lane, blocked by the Hornets.
And they got 2-on-2 here.
Nice patience by Alexander, finds Johnson. Eagles staying
What
in
a
this.
rebound by Boyd.
Honestly, from the Hornets not able to connect. Watkins just throws it away.
Now you got to get back here. They're going to look to get a shot up for the buzzer. Honestly, with the way that went, you'll take a 6-point game second quarter.
14-8 after 1. Weston, tell us about those sponsors.
Diamond Eagle sponsors Centennial Bank, Santa Cecilia, Eagle Granite, and Marble. Platinum Eagle sponsors Collier Roofing, Common Regional Health System, HS Engineering, Lane Family Dentistry. Along with Lena Marie's OC Millwork, Sims Electric, Vilonia Realty, Vilonia Therapy Services, who's the sponsor of today's game. Gold Eagle sponsors Annie Pennington, running for District 57, B&B Siding and Windows, Civil Engineering Associates, Daniel Hudgens representing J.C. Thornton and Company, Flying Sea Ranch, Gray Lane, Lawrence Hardware, right at Lumber Company with Casey Martin. Simon Roofing and Restoration, Think Coffee, Vilonia Family Dental Care, Vilonia Family Pharmacy. Silver Real sponsors, Bill Jones Real Estate, Harp's Hometown Fresh, Malibu Cafe, Simple Simon's Pizza, Sue Shock Insurance, and our three-point basket sponsors, Arkansas Bowl Company and Access Plus. And thank you to today's sponsor of the game, Vilonia Therapy Services.
All right, one Axles Plus three-point basket in that quarter. And that was by Hollis. Player of the game so far, obviously Jackson Hollis with 8 points.
Yeah, 8 points for him. Really the only thing that's kept the Eagles in this game right now. Again, the things we talked about in that quarter, rebounding the basketball, being a lot more aggressive early in the shot clock. These things can help get back into this. And like I said, if you had told me after all that it's only a 6-point game there in the second quarter, I'd have been like, you know what? It's a win in my book. Now, you got to cut into it in the second quarter, though.
Yeah, but I feel like the last half of this conference play has been defined by missed opportunities. You had a couple of opportunities, and we just turned the ball over or we missed a rebound. You just got to find a way to not miss out on capitalize on those opportunities. Enter Cade Watkins with an Axles Plus three-point basket to cut the lead to 3.
That was a great job by Mack there. Reading the defense, nice kick to the corner.
Hollis with the rejection.
Oh, wow.
And a very friendly bounce by Cam Alexander from about 22 feet.
I'll tell you what, that offensive possession for the Eagles, just good to see someone, not named Hollis get in the book so we can get other Eagles involved in this offense right now.
I was going to say the Hornets have really relied on the 3, even early in the shot clock, but it's working for them if they keep hitting. They have missed a lot, though, here tonight.
Man, Watkins
taking over.
That's what you want to see. We've seen him when he's aggressive and they force to overthrow it for a turnover. But, Chad, we've seen when he is aggressive, looking to attack the basket, he's a tough finisher in there. So, absolutely, we talked, it was all Hollis that first quarter. Good for Watkins so far in the second.
Hey, guys, see him Tittle right there. He's like, you got to sprint back on every shot. Somebody, you can't all, go hit the board. Somebody's got to be back. So, hopefully they'll pay attention to that.
Yeah, it's something, there have been a couple of looks like that where they've just been able to get back and we either had to foul them or given up a layup.
Watkins with Bubba Johnson all over him. Watkins definitely got the Hornets' attention here in this second quarter.
Down to 10.
Thrown away by Graham.
And now you communicate here, three-point line, you got to close out.
Shelton drives, Boyd on D. Johnson resets at 20. And another reset for Alexander. Slowing things way down, 10 on the shot clock. What is happening?
I was about to say, this is not the Maumelle I've seen in recent years at all. We're taking it under 5 on the shot clock now. Just contest without fouling.
Almost goes in with a hand in the face. Ashton Shelton.
That's a win for the Eagles right there. Maumelle trying to slow it down. You don't see that very often at all.
And it was very purposeful, and another turnover by the Eagles. Good job by Hollis to hold up on that and not, of course, it went in anyway, but don't want to hit that backboard. 19-13 off of 2 turnovers. Lead is back to 6 now. Mannion, jump ball. Good defense by Ashton Shelton. Swaffer and Powers checks in for the Eagles.
You can tell Max is a little bit frustrated with how the game started offensively there. And again, coming off some really good performances as of late for him.
Well, and that's the thing. He had 18 points against Jacksonville in the loss, but then that gets the attention of the next team that you play. So then they put their best defender on you, and they're frustrating you.
I mean, there's a reason J.J. Andrews was guarding him when we went to Christian. They knew.
Yeah, that did not go well. Maumelle, again, looks like they're content to hang out.
This is interesting. Again, you don't really see this, but you can't give up that free space, trying to lull you to sleep there.
Perhaps the 32 points we scored in the first game is a strategy that they're trying to exploit. Powers for 3. Quick shot is long. Watkins
Fortunate.
comes up with it, or it would have been fast break city for the Hornets.
Going to be off of Hollis's foot, I think. Yep.
He's got to be stronger there. He's just falling as he's dribbling. He's got to stay solid, go up off 2, and just keep his footing. Not everything can be able to drive to because they can poke it away from him very easily.
19-13, halfway through the second quarter. Eagles hanging around. 5 points for each team in this second quarter.
Good defense. Way to cut him off in the lane there.
Like he might have gotten away with a walk. And then a cheap foul on. That was on Hollis. Maumelle with a fresh 35. Alexander.
They have an offensive foul. Hollis and Walker were battling down there.
Walker comes out immediately.
Yeah, and you can see Hollis was kind of being chippy with him too. You know, kind of saying some stuff because, yeah, he kind of tripped his leg out in front of Powers on that play whenever the shooter was trying to roll out there. But the Eagles have done a great job. They've had the chances to cut into this. Capitalize. You got to capitalize now.
Cross court, Swaffer. Jump shot, Swaffer in and out. Hollis
That's
swinging
tough.
and banging. Jackson Hollis with 10 points.
Assaulting the glass.
Love the aggression.
And we talked about his breakout game here last year. Wow, what a finish.
Circus finish by Cam Alexander with Mount Hollis down there just waiting, having to get creative, and gets it in.
I mean, those are the kind of shots where you look at it and say, okay, well, there's not much you can do there. That's big right there,
Three-pointer
Swaffer.
in by Colin Swaffer. That's an Axles Plus three-point basket. Good to see that.
Swaffer on early could be huge, guys.
And just a
He's streaky, but when he's, I mean, that
When he's
looks
on, he's on,
That
yeah.
looks really good. Yeah. Form looked great.
three-point lead for the Hornets. In and out for Johnson. Watkins comes up with the rebound. Eagles could tie it here. Eagles are a momentum, emotional team. Now Boyd from the corner. Into the hands of Kenan Johnson. Good defense to get back by Powers. And then Johnson goes all the way in. Offensive rebound and another and one opportunity. Caleb Horton.
Is that the fourth and one of the game? It feels like it was there.
Nobody picked up Johnson, and then we all had to scramble and rotate. Nobody rotated on the backside.
And there was Horton.
There's Horton, wide open. Got to find your guy early in this transition. Listen, if it means on the offensive end, let's send one guy or two guys to offensive rebound, then everybody else get their butt back. That's what we got to do because they are killing us in transition.
Also not, I mean, there's been at least 5 free throw misses.
I mean, that was something that kind of kept us in it whenever it was at home, too. Maumelle was a lot of free throws there.
Swaffer thought about it for half a second. He's a quick trigger on that three-point basket. .13 on the shot clock. Mannion back in the game. Powers drives. Thrown to Shelton. Now the Hornets on the move. And they're long, so long, it's almost impossible to defend. They can just stretch that out and get an easy layup. Lead back to 7. And almost another turnover. Lots of jump fakes. Plenty of time. It seemed chaotic. Swaffer is fouled.
Don't know why we got a fan yelling from the shoot when Coach Pendle's telling him to shoot. He was over here telling him to shoot the basketball before.
Yeah. Oh, nearly mishap on the inbounds there.
First 35 off the foul. Mannion, his first shot of the night off. Just good to get one off, and I think he was surprised.
You know, we miss a lot of shots, guys, but, you know, Coach Pennell doesn't tell anybody not to shoot the ball. If it's a good-looking shot to you, he said it's okay. I'm not going to be mad if you miss an open shot. He said I'm going to be mad if you turn it over, if you go miss an open layup, you know, little things like that, because you're going to miss shots. It's going to happen.
You miss all the shots you don't take.
Yeah,
that's the philosophy he goes by.
Especially when you do a shot fake and then run into the lane and turn it over. Like, just take the shot. You have a better chance of making it. Just take the shot. Powers, big rebound by Boyd, and the putback. You'd love to see that.
Or you can miss and get an opportunity like that.
Great job from Boyd. Bring that one hand up in the air to go get that rebound. 7 points here. Got to hold them here on the last possession of the first half.
Hornets up 7 at least going into the half.
Oh, wow. That is about as fortunate as it gets, because I'm not going to lie, that should have been a foul on Powers there.
If anything, should have been a before the shot foul.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
That's something.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that wasn't a foul right in front of him.
It wouldn't have been a shooting foul, but he got him, and I'm surprised. He grabbed his head, and then he let him play on.
Nonetheless, 7-point game here at half. There were chances, Connor, in that second quarter for the Eagles to get back into this. They did. Then they gave up some easy points in transition. Just got to be able to clean those up. You're right back in this game.
Yeah, turnovers are really the Achilles heel we've had.
Yeah. That guy, I'll tell you, looking for a fight. All right, so 27-20. I'd say with the way that half went, that down 7 is not terrible.
No, it's not terrible. So, again, the turnovers, you got to cut them out. And, again, seeing some guys take some great shots and great opportunities. I want to see more guys like Judson Boyd. Kind of felt like he needed to be more aggressive on the boards. He did so in that second quarter. You see that from the Eagles here. And, again, play like this is the last half potentially of the season.
Yep. We'll take the 7-point lead deficit into halftime. Still a lot of basketball left to play. 10 points for Hollis. That's what he ended with in the first game against Maumelle. So a lot of basketball left. We're going to take a timeout here, highlight our great sponsors, and we will come back and talk keys to the second half. More Hornets and Eagles after these messages.
Did you know you have the right to choose where you want to go for therapy? Did you know our orthopedic team is well qualified to treat joint pain, back and neck pain, as well as post-surgical rehab, athletic injuries, balance and dizziness? Did you know we provide excellent OT, PT, and speech therapy to the children in our community? Let us prove to you it matters where you receive therapy and that you don't have to leave town to receive excellent care. Vilonia Therapy Services, your most beneficial care for your most critical times in life. Go Eagles!
Santa Cecilia Design and Eagle Granite is a family-owned company with years of experience. We strive to exceed our customers' expectations. Whether it's a new construction or a remodel you're looking for, Santa Cecilia Design and Eagle Granite has a large selection of granite, quartz, and marble to choose from. Contact us today at 501-835-1559 or come see us at 6136 Getty Drive in Sherwood, Arkansas. You can also scan below to follow us on Facebook and on TikTok.
Linda Marie's offers a unique selection of gifts, clothing, shoes, more. We carry a fantastic selection of top-name brands, home decor, jewelry, custom gift baskets, and more. You'll find the perfect gifts for every occasion.
Come see us today at Linda Marie's.
HSA Engineering is proud to support our local students. We encourage all students to explore STEM, particularly the field of engineering when considering their future careers. Science, technology, and mathematics form the foundation of engineering, and every engineering journey begins with a strong education.
Vilonia Realty is family owned and operated in the heart of Vilonia. Johnny and Jackie Folks, Jill Bonema, and Jared Folks, all realtors and proud alumni of the Vilonia School District, serve the Central Arkansas area, providing personal knowledge and years of experience to keep your transaction flawless from start to close. The Eagle Loyalty Program continues through 2026. For every closed transaction, Vilonia Realty will donate $250 to the school organization of your choice, including sports foundations, Beta Club, FFA, and more. You support local business, and together support our schools. It's a slam dunk. Go Eagles!
And we are back here, halftime of Hornets and Eagles with player of the game, Maddie Mannion, 26 points against the Hornets in their 67-45 win here tonight. Maddie, we've noticed over the last several games more of an effort to get down low, not just relying on the three, though you did hit 4 tonight, but 26 points, 7 two-point field goals. Has there been a transition to that, or it just kind of organically happened?
Well, I notice usually have smaller guards than me half the time, but I don't, and they're quicker, so if I post them up or just also beat down court like some of the fast breaks I had. And, college ball also, I'm going to have to learn how to score instead of, everywhere instead of just rely on three-pointers, so sure. I got to prepare myself for that too.
Yeah, absolutely. And, we were kind of talking up here. What is a game like this, final week of the regular season? We know Farmington's next week. How do you take what you did tonight in this game and continue to take that into Greenbrier Friday and then into that state tournament?
I got to keep my motivation going and all the effort all around and be ready for, the three. Greenbrier, they played that 1-3-1, and you got to look to the backside.
We were confused up here trying to figure that out live.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine what it was for you all down there.
Yeah. Just really just spacing out and attacking the basket, continuing, and state tournament, all teams are going to be good. You got to be ready to go for all of it. So really just everyone's going to be ready to score. So, but, yeah.
So we go to Greenbrier on Friday night, your last regular season game. You guys have been – the 4 years that you've been on varsity, dominant in 5A Central. What does a win at Greenbrier mean to you to cap off your varsity career over those 4 years? You've only lost one conference game in that entire time, and that was 4 years ago.
Yeah, today actually. 4 years ago today, actually.
Oh,
is that
wow.
right?
Yeah.
4 years ago today. Wow.
Yeah, popped up my memories.
Well, that would have been the one at Parkview, right? But you won that game.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was to win the conference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great
I'm
game.
tracking with you now. Sorry.
What was it? Greenbrier. Oh.
Capping off your varsity career, a win at Greenbrier, only one loss in 4 years.
Well, it's always good to beat your rival team, school, and so I think really just having them as our last game gives me a lot of motivation and the whole team really, but having the motivation from that game going into the state tournament will be a big thing for us and just effort overall.
Yeah, and we talked about it in the game. I think Greenbrier is a great final opponent because you're not going to be able to take any quarters off. You guys are going to be going into the state tournament with a game that you played all 4 quarters, keeping the stamina up, not coming off of where you might have gone out or needed to go out after 2 quarters. You're going to have to play all 4 quarters on Friday night against the Panthers.
And like Simon said, he's like, it's always a Super Bowl against them.
That's
so
right.
Yes, it is.
We got to be ready to go.
Yes, it is. And one last thing I want to ask you here. This is something I've been wanting to ask you and all the girls on the team. I've talked about it this year. Chad's heard me say it a million times. The balanced scoring. It feels like obviously tonight you had 26, but for the most part it feels like the leading score is 15, 14 points. I mean, talk about that team first mindset there with the team because I feel like every single night there's 3 or 4 of y'all in double figures every single night.
I absolutely love it so much because it's not like relying on one person, and overall it's like the stats overall for everyone is balanced well. And I mean tonight I wouldn't have done that without them and run up in the court and get their assists for me and their rebounds. Like I wouldn't have done that without any of them. But I think I love this year about all the balanced scoring overall. It's been great.
Yeah, and if someone has an off night, you're not wholly reliant on that one person. You have the whole starting lineup. Sometimes it's Kim, sometimes it's Maya on fire from 3. The Burnhams are averaging 11 a game. You almost doubled your average tonight. And again, you could be averaging 20-something points a game if you took every shot you wanted. But you're at 13, 14 points per game, and it's a healthy, organic, balanced offense that will serve you guys well going into next week.
Yes.
Okay. Great interview with our player of the game, Maddie Mannion. Again, 26 points tonight against the Maumelle Hornets. She will be back in action Friday night in her last varsity game in the regular season against the Greenbrier Panthers. Make sure you come out and check that out. We're going to take one more commercial break, and then we'll be back with second half Hornets and Eagles after this.
Today's medical system treats patients like products, not us. Conway Regional brings together key service lines, providers, and technologies to create a unique patient experience that is highly intentional and refreshingly personal. With a hospital in the heart of Conway, a trusted ER, women's services, all from a team that delivers more than medicine. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional. Curated care.
Did you know you have the right to choose where you want to go for therapy? Did you know our orthopedic team is well qualified to treat joint pain, back and neck pain, as well as post-surgical rehab, athletic injuries, balance and dizziness? Did you know we provide excellent OT, PT, and speech therapy to the children in our community? Let us prove to you it matters where you receive therapy and that you don't have to leave town to receive excellent care. Vilonia Therapy Services, your most beneficial care for your most critical times in life. Go Eagles!
And we are back here just about ready for the second half. A big thank you to our sponsor of the night, Vilonia Therapy Services. Tommy Bates and his team do a good job and support our Eagles both with a sponsorship and also take care of a lot of injured Eagles over the years, I'm sure.
Absolutely. But Connor, again, potentially you got to treat this like a state tournament second half. There's few things that can be fixed, and you can take the lead in this game. Got to treat it like a state tournament right now.
Oh, for sure. And, I was talking to Steve Henson, Maumelle's play-by-play guy during halftime. He's already expecting that Maumelle's going to win. So, the Maumelle fans are already expecting to win this game. They expected it walking in here. If we can go out and thump them, shake some heads.
How did that come up? How does one just tell you, we were expecting to beat you?
He didn't say that. He implied it. I was like, we're talking about Greenbrier, and he's like, yeah, we hope, if we win this game today, we really hope y'all win Friday. I was like, well, I hope we win both of these tonight. I hope we win both.
Watkins comes out, hits an Axles Plus three-point basket, 27-23. He's got 8 on the night.
And got to continue to come up.
If we come back and we win this game, I'm storming this table. I'm running across the court, storming the table.
I have never wanted to win a game more than I do right now.
We need it. I mean, we need the game.
For multiple reasons. But to see Slim Sammy run across the court,
that would be
and storm the table.
Sight to see.
And probably tear his ACL before he gets to the table.
That could happen.
Hornets back on offense off the Lucas Powers miss.
Wow, great follow there.
Did that hit the rim?
No, it didn't. It got blocked by Hollis, and Johnson caught it midair.
So it did get tipped.
Yep.
Well, it kind of looked like a pass to himself. I missed the tip from Hollis. 29-23, another low-scoring affair. Mannion gets all the way to the rim, but Hollis there to clean up. Hollis with 12.
You got to keep it below 5, I think, tonight if you want to have a really shot down the stretch.
Looked like he drugged that foot.
He gave him way too much space.
A rare miss for Sheeran on the 3. Hollis had a second. He's 1 for 2 from downtown. Didn't take that one. Now with Walker in his face.
He's a capable shooter when he shoots him.
Powers left open. And hits from the corner. Lucas Powers, that's his first points of the night.
Connor, you talked about early in the game. That skip pass has been there most of the night. Great pass for setup Powers there.
Well, it's because whoever's guarding the corner guy, the backside corner guy, is helping in the post because they're fronting. And when you front, you have to have backside help. And so it leaves that corner wide, stinking open. And if they don't rotate quick enough, it's bang, bang right there by Lucas Powers.
With Cam Alexander coming running at him, both hands up. And an offensive foul by Kenan Johnson. Lucas Powers took a shot.
That's something we haven't seen just like overall a lot of this year for boys or girls. A lot of people taking charge. Just good job from Powers there. And chance for this be the first lead of the night for the Eagles.
And a nice recovery from Hollis. And the putback, and the Eagles take the first lead of the night, 30-29. Maumelle calls a timeout. Momentum is starting to shift. We'll take a timeout as well and be right back after this message.
Today's medical system treats patients like products, not us. Conway Regional brings together key service lines, providers, and technologies to create a unique patient experience that is highly intentional and refreshingly personal. With a hospital in the heart of Conway, a trusted ER, women's services, all from a team that delivers more than medicine. This is not mass-produced healthcare. This is your healthcare. Conway Regional. Curated care.
And we're back after the Maumelle timeout. A 10-2 run by the Eagles in the second half, 30-29. 3 minutes gone by in this third quarter.
Yeah, it's been a great showing for the Eagles. And Sam, I mean, you could feel it down there. You could feel the momentum kind of shifting here.
You feel it. They look a little bit different. Got a little something in their step. So we'll see if they can continue it for another quarter and a half.
Long distance three is off. Hollis grabs the rebound. Powers on the move for the Eagles. Eagles could extend the lead here. Hollis cuts through the defense. Shot is too strong.
I have no idea how that's not a foul, though.
Oh, my goodness.
Watkins with a monster rejection.
I'm not going to lie, that might be one of the best blocks we've seen this entire year. Put that one on the highlight reel end of the year. Watkins literally stuck his hand in between there and the bottom of the backboard. What a block.
Back on the Hollis play. He seems weak or soft when he's going in there off one leg. And I've heard referees say this. He looks weak or soft when he's going on one leg and kind of leaning and trying to, it looks like he's trying and baiting for a foul. Whereas he just goes up 2 hands, or 2 feet, 2 hands. It makes it more obvious.
Sheeran.
Tough shot.
Floater is good. Hornets take back the lead. Could be a really intense back and forth second half. Nobody wants to lose this game. Whoever loses the shot of them going to the playoffs takes a hit.
Yeah, no matter what, again, for both sides. Again, they're going to have to rely on the other to maybe lose their game on Friday.
Good offense by Powers. Count that. Powers coming out a house of fire in this second half.
And it's a great job. Talked about footing with Hollis earlier, Chad. The stop there, over pursuit from Maumelle. Nice finish through the contact. It's one of the good things you love about having that little continuation now in high school basketball. Good finish for Powers.
Powers misses the free throw. Eagles back with the lead, 32-31. Back and forth we go. Reminds me of a Sylvan Hills game a few years ago. I think there was like a dozen lead changes.
Good job, Watkins, closing out on this. They're going to have to close out on these shooters.
Oh.
Fortunate that was yet another foul on Powers. Second time he's kind of over pursuit on those closeouts.
Did he stick his leg out? Did I see that?
I don't know if it's intentional or not.
Yeah, I don't know. But, that one he would try to go over the top again, but a chance here to extend the lead.
Man, they call that on Hollis every time. He's got a hug.
I don't know. We have one call a foul. We had one call a jump ball.
That is definitely a foul. This guy could see it. Goodness gracious. How's it? Sam, you see it down there?
Did you see it down there, Sam? What do you think?
He says foul. He's holding a mic. It says.
I think they're going to call it. They're going to call it a foul.
Definitely a foul on Jackson Walker.
Sorry, I had to get my mic off for a second because it was definitely a foul twice. 2 times it was a foul, and the second time the guy calls a jump before he ever
how many times
has the ball
Connor
in his hands. He
talked
calls a
about
jump ball. So
how many times has Connor talked about that
I've
slotting action?
I've lost track at this point.
And he's right every time, and yet nothing there. The tomahawk. Almost got away with it twice. Got to make your free throws, though.
Yeah, in these close games like this for both sides, because Maumelle struggled with free throw shooting too.
That's true.
You're going to look back in a close game and think, what could have been the difference? And look at the free throw shooting percentages.
This is only the 5th free throw shot of the night. Missed them both.
Well, and the game against Maumelle, free throws are the difference. I think.
It was.
Today, you see free throws, not having a lot of them, and we got to take advantage of the ones we do get.
Nice deflection from Mannion. Ooh, dangerous pass.
That's a foul.
Wow. Hard fall for Watkins. Great putback from Hollis, even though it didn't count.
Yes, it was. That was strong.
Good to see Watkins go. Took quite a fall there.
I mean, Hollis is sending the message to the crowd and the Greenbrier players that are here. The Greenbrier coaches are here.
Are they really?
Yeah, right to our right, and then straight across you've got Lubke.
That is
Gavin
true.
Wallace.
That's true because again, they don't have a game. They don't have a game tonight.
Huh? Well, that's a fortuitous bye night to come and watch Hornets and Eagles.
Hey guys, I think that was the first transition play we've had all night.
Wow.
I think you're right. That's as crazy that is to believe. And even then, it was a little bit late because I saw Connor was
short,
Connor was pointing there. He was like, "Let's go, let's go."
I was jumping up and down to get up the court.
It was short and late. But Watkins got a hold of it and hits his first free throw attempt of the night.
Yeah, I was thinking there's no way we're out in front of them. There's no way. And of course, they did catch up and foul him.
And passed us.
but we were out in front.
Yeah, for a second. Watkins takes every bit of his 10 seconds and goes 2 for 2. 34-31.
They're going to look to go quick here. So, again, you got to get ready to go on the defensive end. Communicate. Know where Sheeran's at. Don't give him too much space. Hollis and Maine, you need to be communicating on this side.
Kicks out to Johnson. Good defense by the Eagles.
It's great help defense. Moving to the sides, cutting them off. The help defense especially there was great.
Sheeran back behind the defense. Hopefully they notice and they
and find the shooter.
The corner. Long distance three at the buzzer, and Sheeran comes up with the offensive rebound. Pennell shaking his fist in the air.
That felt like a moment where, you have a great defensive possession, you get the rebound, you have a chance to make it a 2-possession lead. Now they get that second chance.
And let's see if they can capitalize. Hopefully not another missed opportunity for the Eagles. And Johnson works Graham all the way down into the post and an easy bucket to cut it to 1. 34-33, Eagle lead. Feels good just to say Eagle lead. Graham for 3, off the back iron. Watkins with a huge offensive rebound. Powers, floater, good.
Wow, what a rebound from Watkins there, flying through the air. Powers with a nice floater for the answer.
Last minute of the third quarter. Eagles with a 16-6 advantage in this third quarter to take the lead.
Good defense.
Hollis with the rebound.
Guys, we have forced them to not be able to go to the basket, basically, shoot outside shots. That's been the difference in this second half.
Now you got a chance here to make it a 2-possession lead, potentially entering this fourth quarter.
And they were hitting those in the first game. They have not had as much success tonight.
That's not, oh man. Right there, Hollis. He killed himself on that play. He was posted up way below the block, had nowhere to go, and so he screwed himself. He had nowhere to go, and
kind of leaned into it.
He split the defense, though, and I feel like you could have called that. They called this down here. You could have called that, but they decided to let it go because he was almost forcing it.
Oh, are they going to count the basket? I'm sorry, what?
He didn't make the basket.
Oh, they're counting it. It's 36-35 now. Are
they calling goaltending?
I'm guessing they're calling goaltending here. I'll have a. Watkins slapped the backboard. That's what they're saying.
We just had that the other night.
Yep. Watkins slapped the backboard. I think that's what they were discussing down there. Ultimately, why they chose to count it.
Free field goal. Swapper going to check back in. And another missed rebound.
How does that happen?
A free throw miss, but Sheeran just gets over there and tips it in.
You have all this momentum, and now you've got it where Maumelle's back up by 1. Wow, what a finish from Hollis.
That's another and one. Not called, guys.
He's not going to get him.
Man,
he's not going to get him.
It's going to be a tough fourth quarter for both sides. Who's going to want to go to the state tournament? We're going to find out here in 8 minutes.
38-37 after 3 quarters. Eagles with a 1-point lead already with 6 more points than they had in the entire game against Maumelle back earlier this month. Weston, tell us about our sponsors.
Diamond Eagle sponsors Centennial Bank, Santa Cecilia, Eagle Granite, and Marble. Platinum Eagle sponsors Collier Roofing, Conway Regional Health System, HSA Engineering, Lane Family Dentistry. Along with Lena Marie's OC Millwork, Sims Electric, Vilonia Realty, Vilonia Therapy Services, who's the sponsor of today's game. Gold Eagle sponsors Andy Pennington, running for District 57, B&B Siding and Windows, Civil Engineering Associates, Daniel Hudgens representing J.C. Thornton and Company. Flying Sea Ranch, Gray Lane, Lawrence Wing Hardware, Ryder Lumber Company with Casey Martin. Simon Roofing and Restoration, Think Coffee, Vilonia Family Dental Care, Vilonia Family Pharmacy. Silver Eagle sponsors Bill Jones Real Estate, Harp's Hometown Fresh, Malibu Cafe, Simple Simon's Pizza, Sioux Shock Insurance, and our 3-point basket sponsors are Arkansas Bowl Company and Axles Plus. And thank you to today's sponsor of the game, Vilonia Therapy Services.
All right, great job, Weston. Sam, keys to the fourth quarter. How do we win this?
Where did he go?
I was about to say, he disappeared.
All right.
Okay, keys to the fourth quarter here.
Austin,
He's like,
take it away.
Go find Sam. I need to see if he's not dead.
Yeah, where did Sam go? But keys to the fourth quarter, again, I've loved us being more aggressive, attacking inside. You got to continue to box out. You had that low on that rebound. I still don't know. Looking at the replay, Hollis just didn't box Sheeran out there. You got to block out. No second chance opportunities in this fourth quarter. You got to want it more than Maumelle for these final 8 minutes.
Hornets with the ball first, could take the lead back.
Great passing there.
3-pointer up and short by Johnson.
Hey, Sam is back.
Sorry, guys. I heard everything you said, but nature calls sometimes, and you just can't get away.
Oh, my gosh. Could have just left that
Sam,
one in
okay,
your head.
switching the subject really quick. Keys to this fourth quarter.
I mean, I think do the same thing we did third quarter, we win this ball game. I mean, the intensity's there. We're playing good defense. We're getting back. We look like we have energy to finish this game. Let's finish.
Eagles going to have to play perfect ball to beat Maumelle here tonight from the Hornets' nest. Mannion, 3-pointers off. He's had an off night tonight, unfortunately, coming off of a really good game.
No one communicated on where Sheeran was at.
Sheeran wide open, and the Eagles lose the rebound.
Oh,
Last
wow.
touched by Maumelle.
That was a good call because they did knock it out of his hands, but we fought for it first. That got lucky on that
I'm
one.
not going to lie.
Okay, from our view, it looked like it should be.
It looked like it was
Maumelle
solely off
deflected
of
it out
Hollis.
of Jackson Hollis' hands. Thank goodness.
That's why we have the sideline right
Yeah,
there.
exactly. Man, yeah, that looked like it was 100% off of Hollis from our angle.
Until we don't have the sideline. Swapper from the corner. That's the thing. Intensity has ratcheted up.
Yep.
Pressure has ratcheted up.
I mean, you can feel it in the players down there, up here in the booth, obviously, even in the fans.
Maumelle, though, not feeling it. 39-38.
Announcer trying to start a defense chant here.
That's interesting.
Got to be careful for a 5-second call here. Got to be careful.
15 on the shot clock. Powers from way downtown. And that one was off. 6:09 remaining in the game. Eagles down 1.
Sorry to cut you off there, Chad. Sorry.
I was going to say no points yet in this fourth quarter.
This is key minutes here. Hollis getting a bit of a breather here. Boyd's checking in. Going to need some big minutes from Boyd. Rebound the basketball and potentially looking to go to him inside.
Boyd does see Sheeran in the corner. Good closeout. They are communicating on defense. Good to see. Three-pointer up.
Too much space.
Good. Cam Alexander making them pay. Lead is back up to 4.
I don't know if we said it off air or not, but it really feels like you can't let it get past 5 in this fourth quarter. I think, Connor, did you say that? I think you can't let it get past 5 because it feels like if it gets past 5.
Sam, you're interviewing the fans again. There you go.
I don't want to hear any angry fans. Hopefully they calm down.
Sorry
a
about
bit.
that.
I mean, I'm all for interviews, but let's let them know if they're being interviewed, you know?
Give them some questions.
5.5 left in the game. Graham turns it over. Good defense by Mannion. Better offense by Ashton Shelton. Lead is up to 6 now.
You see Pennell's telling them, get over here. They're going to call a timeout, and they need to. Their season's on the line. Going to need a good timeout here.
Pennell takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well and be right back after this.
I'm Brian Lane. Lane Family Dentistry has been serving the dental needs of Vilonia for over 18 years. I live in the community, my kids go to school here in the district, and my family also attends church in Vilonia. This is my home. At Lane Family Dentistry, we provide many services such as Botox, dermal fillers, aligners to straighten teeth, implants, tooth whitening, and smile makeovers. We also treat sleep apnea. Call Lane Family Dentistry. We are a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles. Go Eagles!
Linda Marie's offers a unique selection of gifts, clothing, shoes, more. We carry a fantastic selection of top name brands, home decor, jewelry, custom gift baskets, and more. You'll find the perfect gifts for every occasion.
Come see us today at Linda Marie's.
And we're back after the timeout, during the timeout, 44-38. That is a bit of a run, 7-0 run by the Hornets after what felt like the momentum was starting to shift. Eagles had a little bit of a lead ending the third, and now back up to a 6-point lead by the Hornets. Mannion gets over to Watkins, big shot, short. Boyd there for the putback.
Good job for Boyd being there, not giving up on the play, crashing the boards. But the stops that got to be here defensively. The thing that's been the Eagles' bread and butter is the thing they need to rely on if they want to win this game.
He said no shot for forever.
They're trying to get it, the continuation there. They're trying.
That one would have been a bit of a stretch.
Yes, it would have.
Foul on Boyd.
That would have been NBA level continuation at points.
Shelton kicks out. Hornets back to a little bit of a slowdown like they did in that second quarter.
A good poke away from Powers there.
That's backside help. He just was barely near his spot.
Eagles come up with a turnover. Down 4. 4:20 left in the game. Win this game, your chances of going to the tournament stay alive. Lose it, and your chances are nearly none.
Yeah, and you got to watch when they look to those drives. Those backside corners are going to be open for them. You got to communicate.
Under 4 now. Maumelle slowing it down with a 4-point lead. Alexander works all the way down. Hollis couldn't come up with the rebound. Second chance opportunity for the Hornets.
Now a defensive stop here is a must because they're going to run this down near 3 minutes left. They get it up to 6 again, then it's going to be hard to overcome that. I'm not going to lie. You got to have a stop here. You got to crash the boards because they get a rebound and run more clock. It's trouble.
Don't let them drive. Make them shoot threes. I mean, that's kind of how we got back into the game in the third quarter.
Again, down to 5. Make sure it's where you start to find a man and box him out.
Sheeran falling out of
wow,
bounds.
what a shot.
Big time shot by Reese Sheeran, 47 to 40.
You give him too much space, he's going to make you pay.
Offensive foul on Mannion.
I didn't see that.
Did a little bit of a hook whenever he was turning around there.
Frustrating game for Mac Mannion. Graham checks in. Hornets will continue to milk the clock with a 7-point lead. Powers on Alexander. Two and a half left in the game. Alexander.
Did you not travel there?
Foul on, probably on Hollis. Bucket is good. And another and one opportunity. Could make it a 10-point lead with 2:29 left in the ballgame.
I was very confused. I thought, did he lose the ball, Connor, on that? I mean, I thought it would have been a travel there.
I don't know. I couldn't see. I was blocked out. I don't know.
To the line for the Hornets, Jackson Walker with a chance to complete three-point play. Boy, they have really struggled from free throw tonight.
Thinking where this game would be if they were on from the free throw line.
I bet they've missed at least 8 free throws. Graham, 3, in and out. Hornets with a rebound. 2:10 left in the ball game. Hornets up 9. Content to work the clock down with 23 seconds left on the shot clock. Feel like a score here puts it out of reach. Graham with a foul. That's the 4th team foul.
You wish you didn't foul at that point with 13 seconds on the shot clock. You really wish that didn't happen there, because now it's full reset at 35.
Unless you're going to foul again right here.
I was about to say, it depends on what the strategy is, I guess.
Nope, doesn't look like it. Alexander almost stripped away by Mannion. Now Shelton back up to the top. 15 on the shot clock. Eagles are going to have the ball with about a minute 10 left. Minute 15 and a 9-point deficit, at least. Oh, big time block out and rebound by Jackson Walker.
Now you got a foul now.
Foul on Mannion.
That was the story early in this game, and it's the story to ultimately help Maumelle kind of seal this one. And just not a great fourth quarter. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Chad. This was 38-37 entering the fourth quarter, right? Or am I imagining that?
That is correct. It's a 12-2 run by the Hornets.
My goodness.
And, in fact, you go back into the –
they had last, 2 minutes.
Yeah, the 2 minutes.
It was 36-33, and then –
yeah, it's not been a good quarter and some change for the Eagles. Walker – Shelton was fouled. And we'll get 2 free throws. Hornets have struggled from the line tonight. Could be a story late, but with a 9-point lead and a minute 12 left, you just got to hit 1 or 2. And hits the second. 10-point lead for the Hornets.
And you got to go quick here. No time to be picky about a shot.
Turnover by the Eagles. Got a foul, and the Hornets are shooting free throws, going out. Timeout taken. Sam, your thought on the last minute 4 other than fouling and free throws?
Yeah, how about Let's see here. Got to look at it. How about a 13-2 run by Maumelle here in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, that'll mean you only score in a game where this fourth quarter is going to be the decider. To only score 2 points. I mean, that's the difference. I mean, here. Factor that in, and then you also factor in getting behind by so much early on, playing from behind, having to give your all to get back in the end of the third quarter.
I don't know. Was the lead ever at 10? I mean, it was
14. It was 14-3 at one point.
Okay, there you go. So the Eagles, they started out slow, ended up 14-8 after one, 27-20 at half, and then a big third quarter. Third was what we had.
And it kind of played out a lot like the third and fourth quarter of the game at home. Maumelle kind of took advantage in the last few seconds of the third to kind of gain some momentum entering the fourth here, kind of like they did the last few minutes at home, and then they've handled business here in the fourth quarter.
Hornets continue to struggle from the line. Cam Alexander, not that it matters. I would love to see a stat line on that. It's a 10-point lead as it is. It could be a lot worse.
It could be a lot worse.
The 11-point lead now, 59 seconds left in the game. Eagles looking for a miracle here to keep their tournament hopes alive. And a great box out by Kenan Johnson to secure that rebound. And another foul, more free throws for the Hornets.
And again, now obviously this puts you in a spot where, again, I guess you're not technically out, but it's going to be tough. I mean,
you could win against Greenbrier, and I believe
Who's
it's
Catholic
Maumelle. If Catholic beats Maumelle,
is it at Catholic?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I'm not sure. But that's,
I mean, I've seen weirder things happen, but
I mean, it's a lot to ask, but again, like we kind of hinted at, wouldn't it be something if it was the reverse from a year ago, Catholic needing us to win, now we need Catholic to win.
52-40.
Well, you got to win it. You got to protect your home court in most cases. I mean, obviously Parkview's an awesome team. We almost actually beat them at home, and then you did beat Christian. But I mean, you really got to win the Jacksonville Greenbrier game at home, and we're not having this conversation.
Exactly. The game is at Maumelle.
And the Maumelle game at home.
Yeah, the Maumelle Catholic game's here. So yeah, but I mean,
and Maumelle's still playing potentially for that third spot, not the fourth. So they got something still to play for.
If we beat Greenbrier, they're in the 3, right?
I mean, they're hoping we beat Greenbrier and they take care of business, and then they become the 3. So they still got stuff to play for. It's not like they're not going to go in that game.
Yeah,
they don't want to play a 1 in the first round.
Because I'm pretty sure Maumelle won by double digits at Greenbrier, and then Greenbrier came here, won by single digits. So head-to-head tiebreaker goes to Maumelle there.
Yeah, and Greenbrier is at 10-5. So Maumelle will end up at 10-6 if they win both games. And Greenbrier would end up at 10-6. So you're right, Maumelle would have the tiebreaker.
Yeah, so they still have lots to play for. I don't think they're going to let Catholic come and sneak up on them. You know, Catholic will be playing. That'll be their playoff game. So yeah, it's just you got to win those games you should win at home, and go 50-50 on the road, or just at least win 1 or 2 road games, and you should be good.
Reese Sheeran at the line for the Hornets. There's 1 of 2. 35 seconds. We've got some subs in for the Hornets. Content with the 13-point lead. Powers for 3. Graham for 3. Odom trying to get the rebound. That's going to do it. Eagles, for whatever reason, really had a lot of momentum going into Parkview for number 1. and then fighting for number 2, which we kind of thought we'd be looking at the 3 or 4 spot. Just some unfortunate losses down the stretch that defined the last part of the season.
You start 6-1, but you lose 6 of your final 8. It's hard to overcome anything there, and it's unfortunate here, but the Eagles had their opportunities in this game tonight. They had their opportunities. They had a 1-point lead entering the fourth quarter, but you get outscored 15-2 in the fourth quarter. I mean, that's just tough.
Eagles ended up 8-8 in conference last year. Need to beat Greenbrier on Friday night to keep that from happening again. But an unfortunate turn of events this season.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you go into that Greenbrier game Friday night, you can't worry about anything Maumelle. Just go out, finish
play
your
your crosstown
season.
rival and go win.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I mean, it's unfortunate that probably will not end in a state tournament trip for them, but kind of similar to what we talked about with the seniors last year. You may not be going, but ending your career by beating your crosstown rivals not a bad way to go out either.
And Pennell had the greatest words to say after that win last year. It's like, not many people can sit there and say they won their last high school basketball game.
That is true.
You can go out saying, hey, I won my last game. Yeah, I didn't win the state championship, but at least won. Everybody else goes out on the loss most of the time.
Yep.
All right, that's going to do it from Maumelle. For Chad Hearn, Austin Waiter, Sam Jansky, Connor Hudgens, and Weston Vaught. Good night, everyone.